Oh, holy smokes. They found a way to get it done. Did they deserve the win? No. Did they get it done? Yes. And you know what? That's what you have to do in the playoffs. You got to find a way to win. A greasy road win. There's not a team that wins the Stanley Cup that doesn't get a few of those when they don't have their best game. Was it pretty? God, that second and third period were just about enough to make you ill. It felt like we were on the penalty kill the entire time. But that brings me to my number one deal. Why did we acquire these guys? Samsonov, O'Reilly, the likes of Luke Shen, those guys fill the holes for this reason exactly. Would we even be in that game in the third period if it weren't for Ilya Samsonov? No. Would we even have gotten to overtime if it wasn't for adding the likes of Ryan O'Reilly? No. Would we have gotten ran out of the barn physically and gotten intimidated quick and early if it weren't for the likes of Luke Shen? Yes, we would have. And they overcame all of those things because of the additions that they made, whether it was in the offseason or at the trade deadline. Those guys came up huge. That's what you need to do in the playoffs, and they got it done. They found a way. Number two, that Stamkos deal. That Stamkos deal with Austin Matthews. I mean, you break it down and you're like, that's the captain of the team that's winning the game, sheds his gloves, and starts bare-knuckle punching in the face one of the top 5 NHL superstars in the world. It's like there's got to be some kind of consequence to that. And you know what? They did a good enough job, NHL, by getting it right. They did not put that 5-minute on the board for the Riley hit with Point. That was not a 5-minute major. That was nothing Riley did. Point engaged into his lap, lost his footing, and they're going a million miles an hour. Shit happens. They got that right. And you know what else? They saw what Stamkos was doing. They gave him a penalty. We got the power play out of the deal. The people are going to be bitching about that. They're not going to like it. The people that don't like the Leafs fans and blah, 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 they're going to go back and say this should have been. They're out of their minds. The NHL got that right. That was a good job by the refs. You got to give credit where credit is due for sure. I just wish Austin had a little bit more pushback. I mean, God, how many bare knuckle punches can you take in the face before you realize you're in the fight? Drop your shit, do your best, defend yourself. I wish I saw that. I don't think if he did that, it would be any different outcome as far as power play is concerned. You can stand up for yourself at that point. The ref had the fact that you were basically attacked. You leave yourself open to so much criticism by not defending yourself. I wish he did more. I don't think he's ever been in a fight. I don't think he's ever been in a bare knuckle fight in hockey. Someone prove me wrong. Show me a video. He's never dropped his gloves and fought because he's never had to, and rightfully so. It's just the sign of the times, man. Don't expect him to go out there and be Darcy Tucker when he's never even seen that kind of hockey. Number 3, wrap it up here. Is Matthew Knies not? I mean, is he not a steadfast player on the Leafs? Is he not part of the top 6 now? He is. He has the balls to just. He's not scared. He can play his game. He can transfer it from college and bring it right into the NHL, right into the Stanley Cup playoffs within a handful of games, and he's effective. And they showed that. He's out there with 4 minutes left in the third period when we need a goal, and he's playing with Marners and Matthews. He's standing out as one of the guys that you can lean on, and it's like his 4th or 5th game in the NHL. I just love it. He's got the mindset to be in this market and to be this big guy, and I hope they go for a run, because if they don't this year, man, they're just going to put all the eggs in the Knies basket, and they're just, I don't know, rebuild around him. I don't even know what to think. We are going to win this series. We're going to get by these guys, and they're going to do it by pulling off wins like that. And if they bring their game 2 attitude to the next game, they're going to have a commanding lead in this series. Let's hope. They got it done, though. That's all that matters. Remember that.